and comedy clubs wherever he goes, despite hardly ever appearing on television. Welcome, Eddie Izzard. Good to see you. Eddie. Cool beard.
Yeah, I'm doing a couple of parts, a film part, and so I grew a beard.
You've been working on a new stand-up routine.
Yeah.
And you're appearing in London soon, is that right?
Well, soon, it's 10th of October, so it's very soon if you've got a big calendar. 10th of October at the Shaftesbury Theatre for 10 weeks.
The stand-up is a real tough business to get into. I mean, it's, you know, you often read about, you know, comedians going out, dying a death on stage and having stuff thrown at them. I mean, what kind of route did you take?
Well, I started off with all the rubbish being thrown at me. I used to do street performing before this at Covent Garden for about 5 years. And people, if they didn't like you, they wouldn't throw things at you, they'd just walk away. And you'd be left there going, watch this bad show. And they'd say, no. And they were off and they had a cup of coffee. But, so I started with a very embarrassing way of doing things, which is street performing. And then I got into stand-up where they just throw ashtrays at you and cans of lager.
That's nice.
So it's better.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to ask you this seriously. You're probably the only male comedian that I know of who goes on stage in a dress. And you wear skirts and dresses on stage.
But not with a beard.
Well, whatever.
No, that's a sort of Kenny Everett area, which I never really got into.
But I mean, talk me through that. I mean...
Well, I'm someone who's TV transvestite, and I'm out, and there's gay people and lesbian people, and there's women... There are no women transvestites anywhere in the world. Women have removed the definition. Back in the 20s, women started wearing trousers, and at that time people said, hey, this is strange, this can't happen. But now women wear trousers, and no one ever says, look at that woman transvestite over there. It just doesn't mean anything anymore. And so I'm doing the same for men. I want to wear... If I want to wear dress, I'll wear dress. If I want to wear trousers, I'll wear trousers. Wear makeup, don't wear makeup, grow a beard. I just do what the hell I want. Total clothing rights for both sexes. That's my thing.
What age did you realise you were a transvestite?
Well, about 4. Well, no, I think...
Seriously,
that's absolutely seriously. That's the first time I realised. But I think I always have been. I think it's genetic chromosomes. I think it's built in. Yeah. I never chose to be. I am. And I think you are gay, you are lesbian, you are TV,
but how did you find out?
Well, I just sort of realised. I thought there was a friend of mine wearing a dress, and I thought, hey, I'd wear that dress. But I thought, oh, no, I shouldn't tell anyone about this. I didn't tell anyone when I was at school because I just thought they'd beat the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Which is probably not true, because if you have the guts to come out, then most people are stunned.
Sure.
And people respect, you know, people go, oh, right, when I came out, the biggest reaction has been sort of nothing. Because people just go, oh, right. And my dad was very groovy. My dad just said, oh, okay. I told him after watching a football match, so he was just very cool about that.
Are you beyond a woman's size? I mean, are you a bigger size than
Well,
most women?
actually, I mean, a lot of women... I mean, I'm about 14 going into a 12, and a lot of women's shops don't have size 14.
Really?
Yeah, they just don't. A lot of women go into shops and they can't buy clothes in that shop, and especially if they're Japanese designers who design for Japanese figure, which is even smaller still. And but you know, I'm size 7 shoes, so I can fit shoes and stuff, and I'm not terribly tall, but yes, I can fit a certain amount of clothes, but it's as difficult as men's clothes. Really.
Sure. Eddie, it's good to see you again. Did you take that medication I gave you?
I didn't. I gave them to a friend to take, to test them out. To test them. But it was good, and they're fine, and so I'll take them next time.
Okay, all right. Eddie Izzard!